Hey, what's going on, guys? It's G-Rad here, and in this video, I would like to talk to you about the Howard Benson STL Tonality plugin with SIBIAC. Now, this plugin itself is actually fairly new, and I would like to say thanks to the guys for being on board with the SIBIAC project and giving us the opportunity to work with this software. And the software itself is very straightforward. And so with that in mind, I'm actually going to go ahead and dive straight into it. I already have a track here in Reaper with the tonality plugin inserted, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring that up.
FX. Howard Benson. Bank Howard Benson.
And the first thing you're going to notice is I immediately come straight to the bank selection where you have a choice of 3 default banks, and then of course you can create your own custom bank with your own custom presets in it. Now, it's worth noting here that the navigations are mostly done by tabbing and arrow keys. And so if you hear me navigating around and you're not sure how to do it, it's most likely done by the arrow keys or the tab button. However, if you're confused about the operations in any particular part of this plugin, you can press F1 and you can get a speech indicated help assistant that will pretty much tell you exactly how to operate that particular part of the interface, as an example given like this.
Press Enter to open banks list. Use left and right arrows to select an operation with bank, and then press Enter to perform that operation.
Okay, so as you heard, you can just simply press Enter.
Bank list Howard Benson. Mike Hotunkoff. STL Tones. Mike Hotunkoff. Howard Benson. Howard Benson.
Okay, so
Bank Howard Benson.
now pushing the left and right arrow keys.
Edit name, disabled. New. Delete, disabled. Howard Benson.
So as you can see, you can create your own banks and store your own settings and everything in there. That's really neat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tab down to the next area.
Preset 01 HB Amp 1.
And this is where all your presets are. And you can actually do the same thing here that you can with the banks, with the editing and creating new presets and saving them as well. If you push enter on the presets,
Preset list 01 HB Amp
you
1.
can use the up and down arrow keys to switch through all the different presets available to you.
02 HB Amp 2. 01 HB Amp 1. 02. 04 HB Amp 4. 05 HB Amp 5.
And this goes on forever. So
04 HB Amp 4.
So I'm going to hit escape to back out of this menu.
Preset 01 HB Amp 1.
And I'm going to tab again.
Signal controls routing mono.
And this is where you have your signal control routing. And this is pretty neat because you can actually use this to, switch between mono and stereo, or you can adjust your input level, your output level, and your gate threshold.
Input 100.
By simply using the right and arrow keys, you can actually navigate through these parts, and using the up and down arrow keys to change parameters.
Output 1.50x. Gate disabled. Gate level minus 60.0 dB. Routing mono.
And if I tab again,
Page amplifier amp1.
this is where the pages are. And here you can actually choose the amplifier by pushing the up and down arrows. And if you move to the right to the next page,
Pedals on.
this is the pedals page, and you can press enter here to actually turn the pedals on or off.
Page cabinets.
And then the third page is the cabinets page, where you can go through a list of pre-assigned cabinets, 5 of them, I believe, plus the ability to not have a cabinet at all and use something external. So let's go ahead and start with the amp page.
Amplifier amp1 on.
Now, all the amplifiers have pretty much the same controls. Excuse me. And so if I tab down from the page selection,
Amp controls base 5.0.
you can go to bass, and I'm going to use the arrows to navigate through the options.
Middle 5.0.
Mid,
Treble 5.0.
treble,
Presence 5.0.
the presence,
Contour 5.0.
contour,
Gain 7.0.
gain,
Master 3.0.
and master output.
Base 5.0.
And of course, it's going to cycle back through.
Page amplifier amp1. Amp2. Amp3.
And I'm going to
Amp4
switch to the
on.
fourth amplifier.
Amp controls base 5.0. Mids 5.0. Treble 5.0. Presence 5.0. Gain 5.0.
Now you notice the contour is missing on that one.
Master 5.0. Mode normal.
But
Base
so
5.0.
you just need to check and make sure what you want is available. Now, all the amps may have some different, op controls. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that you look at all that whenever you do. So I'm going to shift tab and go back up to the
Page
pages
amplifier amp4 on.
and go back to the first
Amp1
amplifier.
on. Amp2. Amp1 on.
And then I'm going to actually arrow over to the pedals.
Pedals on.
And the pedals are on.
Off. On.
So I'm going to tab down.
Screamer power on.
And then you have a screamer pedal.
Gain 5.0. Power on.
Excuse me.
Delay power off.
Now when you tab, it's going to take you through the different pedals available. So you got your delay pedal.
Reverb power off.
And your reverb pedal.
Bank Howard Benson.
So
Reverb power off. Delay screamer power on.
When you choose your pedal, you will use the left and right arrow keys to go through the parameters of the pedal.
Gain 5.0. Drive 0.0. Tone 2.0. Power on. Gain 5.0. Delay power off. Level 5.0. Feedback 50%. BPM sync on. Delay time 1/4D. Post. Power off.
And then
Reverb power off. Decay 10.0. Mix 50%. Pre-delay OMs. Post. Power off.
Now, it's worth noting that whenever you want to make some fine adjustments to any of your parameters, say, for example, I want
Delay
to
power off. Screamer gain 5.0.
the gain in the screamer, if I use the up and down arrow keys directly,
5.4. 5.7.
it changes it up by smaller increments. But if I hold
5.4.
if I hold the shift key and do the same thing,
5.4. 5.5. 5.6.
it does it ever so slightly with more fine precision. Now, if I press enter on anything,
5.0.
it'll reset it.
Drive 0.0. 0.0. 1.4. 0.0.
Now, again, if you're confused about any of the functionality, you can simply press F1.
Use left and right arrows to select control. Then use control type dependent keys. For drive, use up and down arrows to change the value. Do this with shift for fine adjustment. Press enter to reset the value to default.
Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shift tab
Page
back
pedals
to
on.
the pages.
Signal controls routing mono. Page pedals on.
I'm going to go to the cabinet page.
Page cabinets. Cabinet type cab 1.
Now here,
EXT cab.
you really don't
Cab
have
5.
much of an option except for cabinets 1 through 5 and
Cab
external
4.
cabinet.
Cab 3. Cab 2. Cab 1.
Using the left and right arrow keys do not change anything here.
Load IR less no external IRIO added greater.
Alright.
Cabinet type cab 1. Cab 2. Cab 1. Load IR less no external IRIO added greater.
Alright.
Switch lock cab off.
And then you got all different functionalities for your cabinets.
Bank Howard Benson. Switch lock cab off. On. Off. On. Load IR less no external IRIO added greater.
Anyways,
Items view list. Name split button collapsed sorted. File name. Combo box collapsed.
you can
Edit
go
Alt
here
plus
and
N.
load different
Load IR less no
cabinets
external IRIO added greater. Cabinet
or
type cab
anything
1.
else additional. Now, what it's worth noting here is this plugin, again, is very straightforward. And I'll give you some samples of some of the tones that this plugin generates simply because I pretty much already covered the entire plugin.
Load IR less no external. Switch lock. Bank Howard Benson.
So
Preset 01 HB amp 1.
let's go here.
02 HB amp. Preset 028.
Now I'm going to use my 7-string and I'm going to play some heavy tones for you because this is kind of a heavier rhythm. So. And I actually like some of the tones this generates. So let's go
Preset
here.
list 000. 11 Howard Heavy Rhythm 1.
Okay, let's see what
Preset
the
11 Howard
rhythm's
Heavy
got
Rhythm
in
1.
store for us. Yeah, I like it.
Preset 12 Howard Heavy Rhythm 2. Preset 12 Howard Heavy Rhythm 2.
Anyways, I could play this for a while, so I'm not going to bore you guys with it. But anyways, that is the STL Tonality plugin using SIBIAC. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any further questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And this is G-Rad signing out, saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.